If you are planning to bring your spouse to the UK in 2025, you need to know this. The financial requirement is now £29,000 per year, and one missing document could cost you thousands in wasted fees and months of separation. In the next 9 minutes, I'm going to walk you through exactly what's changed, what documents you actually need, and the biggest mistakes that lead to spouse visa refusals. If you already know the basics and just want a fast checklist, jump to 4 minutes 3 seconds. I run through every key requirement there so you can quickly tick things off before you apply.
Before we dwell into today's topic, a quick intro. I am Yash, Managing Director at AY&J Solicitors. We are an SRA regulated legal 500 firm with over a decade in UK immigration, winning multiple awards, serving 4,000 plus clients and having 1,200 positive reviews. We are here to help you.
Whether you're applying from inside the UK or overseas, by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to do next. Most people have 5 GOV tabs open, 3 YouTube videos half watched, and a Reddit thread telling them they are both eligible and not eligible at the same time. They are not sure if they should apply inside or outside the UK. They are confused about this £29,000 income rule, and they are terrified that one missing payslip or one wrong document will separate them from their partner for months. If that sounds like you, stay with me. I am going to simplify this into a clear checklist and a small number of decisions. Who can apply? First, who's actually eligible for a UK spouse visa? This is where a lot of confusion starts. There are actually 3 relationship categories. 1. You're married or in a civil partnership that's legally recognized in the UK. You can go for a spouse or a civil partner visa. 2. You've been living together in a relationship similar to marriage for at least 2 continuous years. Yours is the unmarried partner visa. 3. You're engaged and planning to marry within 6 months. That's the fiancé or a proposed civil partner visa, which then converts to a spouse visa after marriage. Your UK partner must be a British citizen, have settled status, indefinite leave to remain, have pre-settled status under the EU settlement scheme, or hold refugee or humanitarian protection status. Both of you must be over 18, and any previous relationships must have permanently broken down. The Home Office will check this. Now, the second key split: if you already live in the UK with valid leave, for example on a skilled worker or student visa, and you want to stay here with your partner, you are looking at an in-country application that most people call FLR M. If you live outside the UK and want to join your partner here, you are looking at an out-of-country entry clearance application. In this video, I will mainly talk about the married or long-term partner route because that is where we see the most demand. But almost everything I say about finances, English language requirements, relationship evidence and process will also be relevant for fiancé and unmarried partner cases. And this is the part that trips people up most: the financial requirement. As of April 11th, 2024, the minimum income threshold is £29,000 per year. This jumped from £18,600. So if you've been looking at older guides online, that information is outdated. You can usually meet this through employment, self-employment, some pensions, rental income, or certain other sources, as long as they are evidenced in the exact way the rules expect. If you are below that figure, there are 2 things to know. First, you can use your savings, usually at £88,500 or more, that have been in your or your partner's account for 6 months, can replace income completely. Second, you can use your savings plus your income, but the exact calculation is quite technical and depends on your documents. In our experience, if you are relying heavily on savings, that is usually the point where it makes sense to get advice. So the numbers are presented in the exact way the Home Office expects. Here's a key distinction. If you're applying from outside the UK, only the UK sponsor's income counts. Your overseas income doesn't help. But if you're applying from inside the UK and you already have work rights, you can combine both your incomes to reach that £29,000 threshold. Now, what documents do you actually need? This is where preparation makes or breaks your application. For financial evidence, you'll typically need 6 months of payslips showing you meet the threshold, 6 months of corresponding bank statements showing those deposits, an employer letter on company letterhead confirming your employment, salary, and whether it's permanent or fixed term, annual tax documents if you're self-employed. For relationship evidence, you need to prove your relationship is genuine and subsisting, not a sham marriage. This means your marriage certificate or civil partnership certificate, photos together spanning your relationship, dated and with different locations, communication Immigration records, messages, emails, call logs, joint financial commitments, joint bank accounts, joint tenancy agreements or joint utility bills, evidence of visits and cohabitation if you've been living together. You'll also need proof of English language ability, usually a CEFR level A1 test in speaking and listening for your first application. Adequate accommodation evidence showing where you live. TB test certificate if you're from a country where this is required, both partners' passports and photos. The key here is consistency. If your bank statements don't match your payslips or your photos look staged, the Home Office will question everything. So, how does the actual application work? Here's the timeline you need to plan around. The application itself is completed online through the UK government website. If you apply from outside the UK, you submit an online application under the family visa partner route, pay the fees of £1,938 and the health surcharge, book a biometric appointment at your nearest visa application center, upload or submit your documents and then wait for a decision. Standard decision times are usually up to around 12 weeks, with priority upgrades available in many places, although complex cases can take longer. If you apply inside the UK, you complete the online form before your current visa expires, upload your supporting evidence, attend a UK VCAS center for your biometrics and then wait. The application fee in your case will be £1,321 along with the health surcharge. Standard decisions are usually made within about 8 weeks, and in some locations you can pay for a super priority decision. Here is the part that online forums talk about a lot. Before you even reach the submit button, most couples spend weeks or months pulling together 6 months of bank statements, payslips, employer letters, tenancy agreements, council tax bills, and a sensible set of relationship evidence. That preparation phase is often more stressful than the application form itself. In our practice, we spend a lot of time front-loading this stage, building a clear evidence bundle so that when you apply, your case already answers the questions a caseworker is trained to ask. Here's a question we get constantly. What's the difference between applying inside versus outside the UK? This is crucial because you can't always choose. If you're applying from outside the UK, it's called entry clearance. Your visa will be valid for 33 months. Only your UK sponsor's income counts toward the financial requirement. You attend a VAC in your home country. You can't switch from a visitor visa. You must be outside the UK when you apply. If you're applying from inside the UK, it's called leave to remain or switching. Your visa will be valid for 30 months. You can combine both partners' incomes. You attend a UK VCAS center in the UK. You must already be here on a visa that allows switching, not a visitor visa. You can continue living and working in the UK while you wait for the decision. Under Section 3C leave. Most people don't have a choice. If you're overseas, you apply from there. If you're already in the UK on an eligible visa, you can switch. The path to settlement is the same either way. After your initial visa, 30 or 33 months, you extend once for another 30 months and then you're eligible to apply for indefinite leave to remain after 5 years total on the spouse route. Let's recap what you need to get right. 1. Prove your combined income is at least £29,000 per year through acceptable sources with the right documentation for your employment category. 2. Show your relationship is genuine with consistent dated evidence spending your time together. 3. Pass your English language test at A1 level minimum and secure adequate accommodation. 4. Complete the online application, pay the fees, attend your biometric appointment and prepare for an 8 to 12 week wait. 5. Understand whether you're applying inside or outside the UK because the rules differ slightly. When you get this right, and hundreds of couples do every month, you're looking at 30 to 33 months together in the UK with a clear path to permanent settlement after 5 years and eventually citizenship if that's your goal. Now here's what I recommend you do next. If you're serious about applying or if you're already partway through and feeling uncertain, don't leave it to chance. Get on a call with one of our immigration experts here at AY&J. We'll review your specific situation, check your financial evidence, identify any gaps before you apply, and give you a clear roadmap for your application. You can book a free initial consultation through the link in the description below or call us directly at phone number. We handle the complexity, you focus on your future together. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it. And if this video helped clarify things for you, hit that like button so we know to make more content like this. Thanks for watching and good luck with your application.